Are you interpreting your partner's words and actions through your own bias? So like when they do or say something, you are implying meaning of like, if you did this, it means this. And that you could be totally interpreting through your wound. They don't maybe mean that at all, but we are getting triggered, and so we are implying meaning and intention to what they're doing.
They did this, so it means they don't care.
They did this, so it means they don't love me.
It takes a lot of accountability and courage and a lot of self-regulation to be able to pause and say, what did you mean by that?
And it's going to be hard to accept because everything in your wounded psychology and your subconscious is going to not believe them when they tell you like, oh, I didn't mean that at all. Like if you say, oh, I feel like you're judging me, or I feel like you don't love me, and they're like, wow, I didn't think that at all. It's like because your subconscious is so wounded by this old thing that you're going to be projecting so hard onto it that it's going to take a lot of self-control to be like, maybe that's not happening right now though. Maybe it's not. And this is how self-sabotaging cycles happen, is we are projecting our old wounds onto situations over and over and over again. So we recreate them when honestly, sometimes it, like most of the time, that wasn't even happening, but we project that it is. And so then it all unravels again.
So how you stop having dumb fights with your partner and repeating the same arguments is you say, what did you mean by that? And you allow your partner to respond with their intention. Like, when I said that, I meant this. Or when I did that, I meant this. And you need to sit with the discomfort of that and say, okay, I believe you. I trust that. Then secondly, you can ask for what you do need. You can say, well, when you said this, it made me feel like you didn't care, or it made me feel like
and you can own that.
You were being passive aggressive. It made me feel like that. And so what I need in the future is I need X, Y, and Z. And so when we own how we felt and we own what we need, we stop placing blame, and the cycle of arguing stops. Because really, arguments are about blaming each other, trying to get the other person to see your point of view, telling them what they did, why it was wrong, and trying to convince them. It's never going to end because they don't feel that way. Yeah. It's like, I didn't mean that when I said that, or I wasn't trying to do that when I did that. And so you're not going to convince each other. What you really need to do is be accountable for what their actions, how their actions made you feel, and what you need instead.
We talk about this exact topic on page 274 under Taking Responsibility. We accept personal responsibility for our emotional responses and interactions rather than interpreting our partner's actions and applying biased meanings such as you did blank, so you must not care. We pivot towards personal ownership, acknowledging our own feelings and needs regarding these actions. The book is The Inner Work of Relationships. You can get it now.